at the bumper car booth, looked over at us, and just walked out of the arcade and left.
Hey guys, welcome back to the video. Today we're going to be looking at Jaiden Animations, another animator YouTuber that I watch. And today we're going to check out our tour went wrong and all the best ways. We're going to check this out, so let's go. Bed gang. 1, 2, 3, go.
As some of you might know, James, Dom, Ross, Aaron, and I went on a tour back in October doing a show called Scribble Showdown. It was the first tour we've all been on besides Aaron because he didn't wait for us. The shows were all super fun and we all enjoyed touring with each other a lot, and honestly it was the most entertaining thing I've done in a while. But this video isn't about the shows, it's about the in-betweens. We had to perform in Boston, Brooklyn, Austin, San Francisco, Medford, Seattle, and Portland, all within 11 days. So you know that those off times are gonna get a little hectic while we're just trying to survive and not leave our souls behind. The first leg of the tour, we took flights to our destinations. Boston and Brooklyn had no out of the ordinary stuff going on besides the fact Ross, Dom, and I were super addicted to Pokemon Go and were spinning Pokestops left and right together on that grind. Don't worry.
I miss Pokemon Go, but the problem I stopped because I don't have friends to play with and it's dangerous to go out there and play with random people. In the other country, maybe it's safe, but here I don't trust people because they might stab you or get your phone, beat you up, take your phone, get your stuff, and run away. I'm scared to do that, and that's the problem. I used to play it a lot, and I would hunt Pokemon. Well, collect, not hunt. It's not really a good word to put it. I can't hunt, get legendaries alone. And I used to play Pokemon alone. I wanted to play with others, but I can't. And with Pokemon Go, I thought I was gonna be playing with others, but I don't have friends that like it because they grow up with it. So yeah.
It only took 2 days for peer pressure to crack James down enough to download it and get addicted with us. We arrived in Austin on the 3rd, and this was our first completely free day. Ross and Aaron really wanted to get some Texan barbecue, so we all went to dinner at this old barbecue chain they heard was really good. Everyone got their food and we're in heaven, except for me because vegan check. But honestly, it did look really good and I was glad they were enjoying it. Afterwards, Aaron and James wanted to go to a card shop for Magic the Gathering cards since a new pack was coming out. So we headed over there and one of the employees' names was Jojo and he was the dog. And
those are
the next day we got into the van to head to the venue
forcing
and Ross
you
just
to
goes,
do this, you're doing it wrong.
So,
you're killing the world.
Did anyone else have a rough night last night? Turns out, Ross, Dom, and Aaron all got food poisoning from the barbecue. James and I were safe because I didn't eat any, and I don't know, I guess James is weird. The next free day we had was in San Francisco. We were a good 5 days into traveling, and some of us were running out of clean clothes to wear. So instead of finding a laundromat, we headed over to a Target nearby to just buy new ones. After shopping a bit, we noticed there was a huge arcade right next door, so of course, we went in. Aaron and Dom played some DDR, but what caught Ross and James's eyes was this big elaborate VR setup where the players are strapped into these adult baby walker looking things. I mean, anyone with eyes could tell this thing was jank as hell, but that just made it more essential to play. Ross asked the guy at the stand if they could play, which the guy said they needed arcade cards to scan, so they went and did that, and when they came back, the guy was finishing up working at the bumper car booth, looked over at us, and just walked out of the arcade and left.
Rude.
We got another person over and Ross and James got set up, and I think this video explains the whole thing.
What the fuck? What are you doing? They do look like babies though.
After the San Francisco show, we...
You know the baby walkers? Where you train the baby to walk. I'm pretty sure a lot of people know that. You just put them there and they train each other to walk. I think we have those, but I don't really go to arcades anymore. Because, you know, you have a phone to play with and you don't need to. And other people, it's weird watching you in public. So yeah, I don't play real. But I do play the basketball though. The big basketball. It's overpriced, but it's still good. It's like 11 feet tall.
To travel by tour bus, which we were all super excited for. There were 12 bunk beds, 2 lounge areas, a TV where we all played Smash on, and 1 bathroom. The only main rule was you can't poop on the bus. I won't get into details, but technically you can poop on the bus, but you essentially destroy it from the inside out.
Yeah, because
so no
the
pooping
smell
on the
will
bus.
come out.
This is the pinnacle of luxury. Given that information, we all got mild poop anxiety. As soon as you're told you can't poop within a certain window of time, it becomes your body's personal goal to aim for those hours and those hours only. Luckily, James, Dom, Aaron, and I were okay, but it hit Ross hard. Maybe it was the fact he got the worst case of food poisoning out of all of us, but he couldn't poop if his life depended on it. And it kinda did. He went 2 days without a single poop.
Oh, what?
And he was scared. By the time we got to Oregon, he was going crazy.
All you need
Guys,
is like...
I've got to poop today. I don't know what I'm going to do.
We all checked into the motel
Need to,
rooms
like,
our tour
drink
manager Matt booked for us
Gatorade
to
or
shower and
something.
finally do
Need
laundry,
actual
and had a
lights.
bit of time to spare. So, as the friends we are, we decided to dedicate it to trying to help Ross poop. Aaron shared
Or
some poop
there's a
exercises
medicine.
he
There's a
said always
medicine,
helped him, and I pulled
that
up
makes you
this
poop.
song on YouTube my friend showed me that was titled Music That Makes You Poop, and
What?
with all variables combined,
Did it
I
work?
think it was working.
How would that make you poop?
Ross is really trying to poop right now.
You can't poop on the bus, dude. You gotta get it out before you get on the bus because they think septic tank can't handle the poop. You can only do urine, so you gotta poop before the bus takes off. Because if the bus takes off, you gotta wait for the next stop. So I don't want to wake up in the middle of the night and have to shit the bag and throw it out the window. I don't want to be that guy. I don't want to litter. I want to be the big boy. I want to take the big.
After that whole ordeal, Ross, Dom,
Did it
James,
work?
and I went out to catch some Pokemon.
But
Aaron
did it
stayed in the
work?
bus to build some magic decks, but the area we were parked in was a bit sketchy. The laundry room
Yeah, see,
sink in the
no.
motel had a marijuana in it. So Ross found a knife and we held it while catching a bunch of shroomish. It was well worth it because James, Ross, and I all found shiny Pokemon at the exact same
That
time.
makes sense.
By the time we got back, James and Aaron were really hungry. Ross, Dom, and I got Taco Bell, but we also all had that this morning, so James wanted to try and find something else to have, which was
Subway.
a mission failed. So he and Aaron went out to get Taco Bell, but by the time they walked over to it,
Because-
only the drive-thru was open. They tried to just walk up to the window, but to no avail. They didn't have enough characteristics to pass as a car, so they had to turn to the
We
only
actually
option
did
they
that.
had.
Yeah.
Call an Uber to go through the drive-thru in. It worked. So basically all of us had Taco Bell for breakfast, lunch, and dinner.
It
We
didn't
were
work,
living
though.
like kings over here.
We were,
in Seattle, we got to
outside
the
of
theater,
McDonald's,
and
they
Matt
wanted to
reserved
serve us.
another room for us to shower in at the hotel next to the venue. I wanted to wash my face, and Ross wanted to freshen up, so as we were walking out to go to the room, Matt grabbed us and said, "Look, when you walk in, don't talk to the concierge or anything. Don't even look at anyone. Just go straight to the elevator and head up to the room." So we're like, okay. We walked in and did exactly what Matt said. Didn't talk to anyone, didn't even breathe in anyone's direction. No oxygen was stolen. Just went over to the elevator,
What, you didn't
pressed the
breathe?
button, and then out of nowhere, the manager pops out of a mystery door right next to us that we didn't even know was a door and goes, "What room are you going to?" Dude, he was like an NPC in a video game that teleports in front of you to prevent you from going out of bounds.
No
Ross
entry,
and I
get
were
out.
stunned and just
Need
went,
to be level 10.
601, and the manager goes, "You're not the person who booked that room. I've known every guest in their respective rooms in this hotel since 1975. You're not allowed in there. No visitor policy." What
heck
kind
is
of
this?
hotel has a no visitor policy? It's a hotel. Visitors is their business. So we went back to Matt and explained what happened. One of the managers at the theater went over to talk to the manager in the hotel because the hotel owns the venue. But the thing that was really annoying to us was that we were the ones who were performing at the venue, which directly affects the amount of rooms they sell. I should give them some slack though. To their credit, they did tell us they'd let one more of us go into the room if we paid a fee of $80. So, but the theater was really nice to us and the Seattle audience was great. Before each show, we had a VIP Q&A section.
dumb.
So when we finished that, we have
Why
like
would you-
an hour before the actual show.
can't
And during
use
that
the
one
bath-
in between hour,
go-
there's a Mewtwo raid in Pokemon Go, which doesn't happen too often. So you already know that Dom, Ross, James, and I were frothing at the mouth. Oh my god, we gotta get that Mewtwo. After the Q&A, we all got up calmly, walked off stage,
Run.
and when we were out of sight,
Run.
literally bolted out the back door of the venue and ran down
I
the
get it
street
too.
to a Mewtwo raid. By the time we finished
caught
it, there was
I
a
want,
crowd of
but I
like
can't.
30 people
I have
also
friends.
catching Mewtwo. Not people who watched our videos, just normal people who all just wanted a taste of the Neutron style. We all caught a Mewtwo and actually had time to get another before the show starts.
I
So
want
there
one.
was a march of 30 people
can't
just playing
have one,
Pokemon Go,
'cause I don't have
working
friends.
together to get Mewtwo's, and it was the most beautiful thing I've ever been a part of. Also, James caught a shiny 3-star totally all by himself. Ross definitely didn't need to help him. And made us all jealous. The tour was so fun. I couldn't have chosen a better group of friends to travel and do a show with. The team that
It's
helped
very
us
cool
was
having
amazing, and the
friends
shows were
that
so
play
fun
the
to
same game.
perform. Every city had an amazing audience, especially the ones where I won, and it was a really surreal experience. I really want to thank you for helping me get to this point,
That is
and
cool.
I still
That is
can't
cool.
believe I get to
I want
do
friends
this
that play the game, the same
crazy,
game I
awesome
play,
stuff for a living.
but I don't have one. I don't have
So
one.
now you might be saying,
That was it?
man,
That was
that
fast.
sounded like a great tour. I'm sad I missed it.
Well,
Well, this end card is the one for
nothing
you
really went
because
wrong.
we're actually doing
Except for the
2
pooping
more
part.
Scribble Showdown tours. In July, we're going to Phoenix,
Because they
San
need to poop.
Antonio,
And,
Kansas City,
a rude
Minneapolis,
person that
Chicago, Cincinnati,
go to a
and Toronto,
hotel,
Canada.
which
Then
is
in
weird.
October, we're hitting Los Angeles, Orlando, Atlanta, Nashville,
Like, are you
Washington,
thinking,
Brooklyn,
a
and
friend
London
goes to your
in
hotel
the
room
UK.
to visit,
so if
hang
you're
out,
in the area,
and you said
why
no, you're
not
not
stop
allowed
by
to go
and
to
see
a
the
hotel?
show?
That is
Get
weird.
tickets at
I've never seen that before.
scribbleshowdown.com, and we hope to see you there.
never heard of
Also,
that
I'm
before.
recording this on
That
my
is
phone
dumb.
because I don't have my microphone right now. Ha!
That is dumb. I've never heard that before. That is weird. I've never heard of a you can't go to a hotel room that's not booked by you, even if you know the person that booked it. That is weird. I've never heard that before, and that is dumb. And yeah, that was pretty good, actually. The pooping part, that's awful. You have 2 hours, because it's fine not pooping for 2 hours, as long as nobody tells you that you can't poop. But when somebody tells you you can't poop, that gives pressure to you that I can't poop. I'll be in trouble. So yeah, hope you guys like the video. Leave a like, subscribe, comment down below what you think. If you made it this far, please subscribe and like the video. Please leave a like. At least make it to 10 likes. At least 10. I like 1. So we only need 9. So please, videos I make is around 20 people watching. So at least 50% of you like the video. So yeah, that's it. Leave a like and subscribe. Comment down below what you think. And that's all for me. See you in the next one.
Hope you guys like the video. Leave a like and subscribe. And click that bell button so you get notified when I post another video.
Hope you guys like it. Leave a like.